That's it. I've had enough. It's coming off. Look, if my mother could do it in 1967 with a Pyrex bowl, I certainly can do it with a piece of jadeite. Woohoo!
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, good morning, everybody, and do I feel better after having this haircut? I brought you up on the roof today. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. This is basically where I go to relax, to catch a little outside air. Of course, I can walk anywhere that I want in the city as long as I have my mask on and my gloves on. But you don't really have to have your mask as long as you're 6 feet away from the next person. But as you've heard me say, this is the most densely populated part of the country, and it's not that easy. We are packed on top of each other. That's the part of the skyline of the city of Philadelphia behind me. And I'm just up here. It's cool. It's only about 40, it's in the mid 40s. I should have a sweatshirt on, but I'm okay because, can you see the steam coming off of that? It's a nice hot cup of coffee in all these languages. Thanks to a subscriber who sent this to me a couple days ago. It's good. It's good. It's good. How's your hair doing? You know, it's tough being on YouTube because, you know, all of us have ratty looking hair right now. We might as well just go ahead and say it. Men, you're just as vain as women. We want our hair looking just a certain kind of way, all right? And we're all dealing with it. Listen, I'm not complaining. That's going to be my biggest headache, is trying to figure out what to do with the few strands of hair I have left on my head. I'm doing pretty well. But those of you sitting at home, you know, you can kind of just let yourselves go. But I'll tell you, being on YouTube, well, that hair is looking a little ratty there, Mr. Old Curiosity Shop. Are you putting on weight? It's not easy being on camera. Yeah, I've put on a few pounds. You know, the thing is, I think I did what a lot of people did when we first got this news and they were talking about, you know, lockdowns and you can't travel anywhere, and everybody started rushing out. I am accustomed to eating fresh things every day, and I would usually cook something every day, not really being certain when we could get to the market again. And as you see, I live in the middle of the city, not in a suburb, and so grocery shopping is a little different for us who live in big cities. I can't just walk down to the garage, jump in the station wagon, and head to the Piggly Wiggly. It's a little more involved. So I bought the things that I thought would have a good shelf life. So instead of eating, you know, yogurt for breakfast or a couple of pieces of fruit, I bought boxes of cereal. And instead of eating a lot of salads at lunchtime, I bought these little, well, hot dogs and things that would be easy, you know, packages of macaroni and cheese. And then for dinner, instead of cooking a fresh chicken breast or a fresh piece of fish at night, I bought pasta and spaghetti sauce and prepackaged processed stuff. You know, things where I wouldn't have to go to the market every day. Because here in Philly, I would go to the market every day, every other day, and just buy what I need for that day because I walk everywhere. Getting out the car and actually going to a grocery store is something that, you know, you do maybe once every couple of weeks or once a month. So I shopped differently and I started eating differently. Now, I am usually a 30-inch waist. I've been that way since high school. Well, I was about a 29-inch waist in high school, but I've never really gotten above a 31-inch waist, and I've maintained my weight over the years, but I am a man of a certain age. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna have to, if I don't watch, I'm gonna have to get out my special pants I have an acronym for them. They're called my HTC pants. You know what that is? Halloween to Christmas. Because those are the pants I wear from Halloween to Christmas, because I do nothing but eat from Halloween until Christmas. And my waist size usually goes up from a 31 to about a 32. I mean a 30 to about a 32. I'm not quite there yet, but anyway. I'm going to get the junk out of the house. What's today? I don't even know what it is. Tuesday, Thursday? I think it's Wednesday. So I'm going to finish up all the frozen pizzas and the fish sticks and the things I shouldn't be eating. And then I'm going to head to Chinatown, which is a few blocks in that direction, and I'm going to start getting my fresh meats and vegetables every day or every other day. Mask on, gloves on. But yeah, my body is saying you need to eat healthy, so I'm gonna go back to it. So you guys are gonna help me, right? To monitor this. This is not the kind of conversation you thought we were gonna have this morning up on the roof. You wanna see some scenery? This is very good. This happens to be really good. And I'm actually, this is all thanks to subscribers, because I'm finishing up my last bit of the coffee beans. What were they? What did they say? Sasquatch? Succotash? Anyway, it was some kind of coffee that came from Washington State, and it's really good. It got cold last night. Woo. Just down to above, just above freezing. I think it hit 33 degrees. Let me walk you around and show you a little bit. We're looking towards the east. That's due east into the state of New Jersey, and if we drive, it takes us about an hour by car to get to Atlantic City. We could be swimming in the ocean. It's a little chilly for that today. Of course, the beaches are closed. Anyway, come over here and let you have a better view of the old Ben Franklin Bridge, which you and I have driven across many times. Can you see it? It probably looks like it's quite a distance away. It's actually only, well, I'm on 13th Street. The bridge is on 1st Street or Front Street to cross the river, the Delaware, into Jersey. So it takes me about 10 minutes to walk, maybe 15, to walk over to the bridge. As fast as I walk. And I'm gonna walk over the bridge and film it. I'm not gonna do it today, but the next sunny day we have, I'll put my mask on and walk across the bridge, take you with me into Jersey. A little bit of activity, but it is quiet. Oh, we're not used to that. I know you guys aren't used to that either in your towns and cities. Now we're looking towards North Philadelphia. Those are called the river wards that run all along the river, of course. Port Richmond, Fishtown, Northern Liberties, those are all neighborhoods along the river in Philadelphia. You can see a few cars are moving around, but not many. It is quiet. All right, let's turn towards the west. That big yellow-looking building that looks abandoned is not abandoned at all. It is a massive building, and it houses a bunch of, I think you call them backup mainframes. I don't know the technology, but it's a great big warehouse filled with computer systems that hold on to medical records, bank records, all that stuff. And believe me, it is fully operational. That's the tower of the old Inquirer building. They're working on it, so they've turned off the bell. We can't hear the gong in the clock today. financial district. That's headed west over the roof. That's the great big old concrete platform that used to hold the big wooden water cistern, and the cistern is gone, but the platform is still there. Oops. Watch what you're doing, Scott. Fall into a potted palm and we'll never see you again. Let's go look, get you a better view of this massive cistern. We're not allowed to get up on it. It would be fun to get up there, but I'm not interested in breaking my neck today. Now, facing south, we don't see much because this old factory building is being converted into loft spaces and it's not open yet. Remember these old TV antennas? Yes, you do. I do. And a storm would come and it would blow in one direction and you'd lose 2 of your channels, and my father would get up on the roof and monkey with it. Oh boy. All right, now we're still looking towards the west. Boy, the city is quiet. That green grass rooftop, that's not ground. That's actually the roof of a one-story building. That's the Philadelphia Dance Company. And the old morgue. And then this is the condo building. I said it's being converted. Let's look over the edge. We'll stand right on the edge. Are you dizzy? Woohoo! I'm not going to drop you. Don't worry, nobody lives in this building yet. I'm not staring on any. I'm not looking in on anybody. I can see somebody's office right there. They left their cereal bowl out, or coffee cup out. All right, let's go look at West Philadelphia. There's where I was sitting and talking to you just a minute ago under that little, what is that thing? A little country type bench, little grape orchard country type bench thing. I don't know what you call it. Oh. All right, turn around. There is skyline again. Hold on, I'm trying not to make you dizzy. Slow down. What I see through this viewfinder, is it a viewfinder? What I see through this camera and what you see are not the same thing. That's why it's always, anyone who films understands that. All right, here's West Philly. I'm sorry, North Philly. We'll get to see a little bit of it. The construction there is Temple University, about 10 blocks north of me. And that, my friends, is the land. That, my friends, is the land air conditioning units. And then this is how I get back inside. Not that door. That door. All right. So that's the roof. I'm not sure what's next. This may be the end of the video, and it may not. But I'm cold. I'm going back inside. Let's go. I want to show you a couple of things that sold last night, and I need to get packed up and out in the mail today. This is not black licorice, although it might appear that way. This is the Heisey bowl in the swirl pattern. Not swirl. I think it's called twist. Twist. Beautiful piece of glass, depression glass. So that sold and is ready to be packed up and shipped out. And then these little knobs, in the trade, these are called chicken heads, chicken head knobs, and I think you can see why. Little mid-century knobs, probably from the 1940s, 50s. And you know, I like digging through boxes of electrical supplies, and this might be something that you never thought of before. But old knobs like this to radio collectors and people who collect televisions and amplifiers and old electrical equipment, they go nuts for stuff like this. I think I got maybe 20 bucks for these knobs. I don't remember, something like that. They didn't cost me hardly anything. Maybe 10 cents at a flea market. Chicken heads. Someone is fast asleep, and he has no idea it's just days before his 19th birthday. Bless his heart.